Alright, hello YouTube, it's Mos7Wan7ed here. It's another episode of my uh, Ultimate Feed the Beast Ultimate YouTube multiplayer server video series stuff. Intro incoming. Um, uh, you notice some minor changes with my interface here. My tools have like numbers on them, and my hearts and my food are invisible. I've got this cool mod. It's called Advanced HUD, and you can tweak all these things you see in here. So in other words, I can hide my experience, my hearts, my food, and my armor even, um, until they change. And as soon as they change, they'll pop back up again, letting me know what levels they're at. One downside, of course, is you might forget what food level you're at, but you know you'll quickly be reminded when your food level drops a level. Um, cool thing about the arrow, a bow, is it will show you how many arrows you have inside it. And then these numbers aren't, I don't have 255 swords or 253 swords. That's the damage level left on the weapon. As soon as it goes down to 0, then it breaks. So I've got roughly 20 damage left on this axe, and depending on the wood and whatever, it might take 1 damage level per. And then of course this big building's here. It wasn't here before. This is the same setup I had in the last video, more or less. That evening I came back on the server and some guys were doing some PvPing. Apparently there was some talking going on, and then it turned into fighting, and then it turned into griefing. All in fun, of course, but it had gone on for about 3 or 4 hours, and they wanted to get stuff back to the way it was, so they did a revert to the server, and some craziness happened, and I had to go into creative just to get it back to where I was. I actually had 22,000 buckets of fuel and a nice full tank of oil, but yeah, that got reversed, and when I did come back in after the server was finally back up, it was maybe 2 hours after the server had gone back up, and something weird happened to my tanks and my machines, so I had to go into creative just to fix it. So it's roughly back to where it was. I moved the chunk loader a little bit, so it should cover both my pump and my refinery and these tanks. So they're going to go ahead and continue to run and generate fuel for me. I'll use fuel as a major buildcraft power source. I don't have any power source yet planned for EU, so it's mainly MJ and EU. There's a third that's fairly new. It's called Charge, and it's limited to just the machines that come with that mod. And I'm still not really interested in doing that set of machines, so I'm not going to bother with the Charge at all. I cleared out some of my bookmarks I didn't need anymore. But that's pretty much as far as I've gotten. I'd like to do is, I haven't been to the Nether yet, and I would like to, this time around, mine some lava and use it as an EU power source. So I'll look to make some ender tanks. But before they go to the Nether, I think I want to build a jetpack, because jetpacks make moving around the Nether really easy, and also it makes it easy to fight ghasts and stuff that you'll find while you're there. So I also need to make some new armor. My boots are almost gone. So I'll look to do probably a bit more mining maybe. Because I don't have any unprocessed ores right now. Alright, so I think I'm done playing around with this. So yeah, Greg Tech. Go Greg Tech. Yay. I'm not totally against it or anything. It's just a lot to learn. potentially, I think they've got some cool machines, but you gotta have machines to make machines. Ah! Okay, thank you. See, my health popped up. And that is because I took damage. Now, I might turn some of my food bars down. As it heals, it might take some of my food bars away. If it does, then you'll see food bar pop up. So not creepers, it's you guys. It's got to be a really nasty aura that's around here somewhere that are generating wisps, even though it shouldn't have any flux or anything going on. Go away. So I might just cut down some trees and give it a wooden roof. Alright, there we go. It's got a roof now, so no wisps messing with me in here. I might have enough to do at least some in my roof. I don't know if I'm going to do this or not. I might do some just regular oak logs and lay them down sideways along the top. But for now, I'm not totally thrilled with the way it looks, but this should help a little. Oh boy. Alright, so I think in between this episode I'm going to do a little bit of mining. I gotta mine some more. I don't have that much right now. I'm going to have to mine deeper. I'm going to need more gold. So that'll probably be in the area that I'm going to be mining. Nice and deep. So I'll put together some tools, empty my inventory of the miscellaneous stuff, and I'll go do some mining. I think I might need to bring the portal gun around this time. That'll give me the ability to return without needing to trek back up, and then I can continue on the mining as soon as I unload and take a break or whatever. I won't need this, so I shouldn't need an axe. Might do so. I'll take some wood, and I'll take a crafting table. That'll allow me to craft new tools while I'm down there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and craft a little bit more armor. So copper, tin. I'm just going to make some more bronze. I think it's this ratio. No, it's the other ratio. One I don't have a lot of. Okay. So this episode, I'd like to visit the Nether, and to do so, when I visit the Nether, I usually like to do it with a jetpack, so I can just fly over some of the large lava pools. I'm going to be looking for a stronghold in the Nether, so I can find some blaze spawners, because I need blaze rods for a number of things. So all the jetpacks are industrial craft based, so I'm going to come across just a little bit of Greg Tech, I think, in the process of making some jetpacks, a jetpack, and everything I need to do to charge it and everything. So let's go ahead and get to it. This type of tree right over here that dropped that weird looking rubber, apparently you can throw a rubber in a furnace, cook it into rubber bars, and they're a stand-in for regular industrial craft rubber. So I went ahead and created some copper cables with it. So that was pretty cool. So I still got a fair bit of it left. I seeded with saplings a bunch and bone mealed them up and chopped them up. A little bit easier, I think, than doing the whole rubber tree farm, where you've got a bunch of rubber tree sticks that you're running around with a tree tap trying to tap the trees. And of course you get more saplings out of it, and I'm betting potentially those saplings could be used for biofuel later on. So and of course the rubber wood, when you process it down to jungle wood planks, which then it could be put in a furnace. So it's kind of cool. I'll be probably using those over the industrial craft trees. So we want to make an electric jetpack. Requires a bat box, electric circuit, refined iron, and glowstone. So this doesn't look like it's changed any. So let's go ahead and do the bat box. We need 3 re-batteries. Wow, that was weird. Come on. Okay, apparently it's a recipe for re-batteries are broken. Re-batteries should be tin, redstone, and a copper cable at the top, something along these lines right here. And we need 3 of them. And to finish the bat box, we need this stuff right here. Oh, let me open this guy up again. Okay, so we need wood. Wow, is there still stuff in here? Okay, so we need wood, copper cable, and our 3 re-batteries. That's our bat box. Then we're going to need an advanced circuit. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, advanced circuit. That means we need to make a basic one. Also pretty easy to do. I'm going to have to do some refined iron. I'll do half a stack. Alright, so we'll let that cook. I also need to make a quick trip to the Nether for these glowstone. There's no easy trick to getting glowstone, unfortunately. So, but there is an easy way of getting it's an easy trick to getting your hands on some obsidian. I think we might be able to use this rubber wood. We'll see. And then, nope, we need good old oak. So let's go look for an oak tree. Gonna need something like 12 pieces, I think. So we'll need 24 oak logs. Oh, so close. All right. That should get us what we need. That should get us obsidian. Minimum stone and 2 oak wood should give us obsidian. Yeah, 2 wood, obsidian. We might be having this bug that we had before where it's not showing on the right side what the output should be. So I'm just going to shift left click over here, pick something up over here. Yep. Don't know what that bug is. I don't know if it's server related or if it's mod related. But it is a little on the annoying side. Alright, so I've got enough obsidian to create a gate. I think I'll create it over here. Kind of off to the side in a way. In case we have anything follow us through, we're not going to have to worry about it attacking us. Or messing up our base at all. Okay, I'm back. I Making a flint for our portal. There we go. I'm gonna need some material in nerd pole for redstone or glowstone. I'll just use some gravel. No, let me use something that won't fall. Use some dirt. Dirt works. Okay, so good sword. Got some arrows, pick, shovel. Not necessary, but whatever. I don't need an axe. I really don't need that either. I don't plan on dying though, so I'll just bring along for the ride. So here we go. This is just gonna be a quick hunt for glowstone. Here's some way up over there. Ooh, well that's convenient. There's a stronghold right there. Okay, that's too far to get over. Maybe I can get up from a... come at it from above. Nope. Boy, they didn't give me a lot to work with, did they? I'm actually going to need to go back and get that gravel. Nah, I can get down here. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. Sometimes you'll come across glowstone inside of these strongholds, so I'm just gonna just look around the strongholds. That's weird. I thought I saw... oh, yeah, I thought I saw him. See if he dropped any rods. Nope. Maybe his buddy will. Okay, well, I did a little bit of battle with him. I only got 4 rods. I'm going to continue on looking around for some glowstone that's more accessible. Alright, so I now have glowstone. And I should have some refined iron. Yes. So now we can create a circuit. Wait, no. There. Oop, there. And then we have to make an advanced circuit. What were we making? Jetpack. So we need one advanced circuit there. And we've already made the bat box, right? Okay, so I can clear this recipe. We're going to need some glowstone, redstone, lapis. There we go. So we got the bat box, we've got the advanced circuits, and then the rest of it is easy. Here we go, jetpack. So now I'm going to need a we're going to need some sort of EU generation. I'd love to do a geothermal, but I really don't have any option. I'm just going to do a regular generator. So there we go. We need another rebattery. Let's go ahead and make that. Then we need refined block. Rebattery. And a standard furnace. Let's give it a little bit of coal. And there we go, charging our jetpack. Thanks for watching an episode of my Feed the Beast Ultimate video series. If you had any questions, comments, or ideas about what went on in the video, then please leave me some feedback in the comment section below. Also, if the video was helpful, useful, or entertaining to you, then please like the video. If you did find this episode entertaining, then feel free to visit my YouTube channel and find the Feed the Beast Ultimate playlist to watch other videos. And subscribe while you're there so you know when the next video is available. See you next time.